shining at them.
Yeah, little shiny.
Beautiful.
So Shiva called it. If Magnus gets through, Basically Unknown will win, and there's Magnus for you.
Have you been watching any of Basically Unknown?
No.
Okay, so basically this Arise lad is a monster on this hero. Like, absolutely, it's beautiful to watch it sometimes. He does some of the sickest stuff you'll ever see. Okay,
I look forward to this. And also, Owen was telling me that the lad who plays the Earthshake. Yeah, we'll just keep talking about Arise actually while he's here. So there you go.
You know, they're so confident in his Magnus that when they practice, they don't actually pick it.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah.
That's kind of like not practicing your forehand if you're a tennis player or something. Just like, I know how to do that. But
I've done it 1,000 times.
Yeah. So this slide, relax. Just plays Earthshaker off lane solo. Apparently, that's what.
And he's very good at it as well.
Well, I don't want to trust OD, but he said that he's won 3 out of 4 games where they've done that. So
that sounds pretty good.
We'll believe him. We'll believe him. So
the OD stat.
Right. Yeah. 10 seconds remaining. Meanwhile, Chan and Dragon Knight, we've seen that a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, this is pretty filthy though.
But don't you think, like, if they are doing that kind of death ball, I mean, RP and Echo Slam are going to be pretty big spells in those fights.
Yeah, the thing is though, if they get it off, like it takes Magnus a while to, like against Dragonite, I guess he's pretty happy in lane. You know what I mean? He's going to get his
They're both basically going to farm.
Yeah,
like
just Dragon Breath and using the shock wave. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty.
And finally get to cast a game with my nuts. I've been waiting to do that for a long time.
Didn't you cast at the summit with my nuts?
I just kept saying it. It's just...
he wasn't even playing.
Yeah, my nuts. It's just the best name. Rubik as well picked up.
I love Rubik, actually. I'm not so sure... Like, Rubik and Magnus as a combo, you can roam quite easily on Rubik and, you know, lift into Skewer.
Yeah,
and it just sets up an easy kill on the mid laner. And Ogre McGee.
Yeah. Ubiquitous. We see Ogre an awful lot. The funny thing about Rubik is I've tried playing him a bit lately, and generally speaking, I end up with like maybe 3 kills and about 15 deaths because positioning is so big with him. Like you've got to be, your timing's got to be just right. He's almost like one of those supports that just needs to sort of hang back and wait for the perfect moment.
Yeah, and you're not about that. You're about the let's get in the fight. Like,
but I played with him the other day. And I had that perfect moment. I stole Raw in the middle of the fight and rawed the gyro, and we won that fight and we won the game off the back of it. And that's the reason that you get him in these.
It's just for that one time in a game where you can turn an entire team fight.
Yeah, it's really, you have to completely change the way you do it. I mean, unless of course, if you're amazingly good with them, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with them, I'm sure. But yeah, I did find that it was mainly about patience, really.
Yeah, basically, another kind of picking it for the setup though, rather than the spells. Because I guess Hand of God is pretty decent. The dragon form is okay, but it's not. There's nothing like whoa, like Enigma, Tidehunter, that kind of stuff.
Lift is really a big setup spell, isn't it? Yeah. And I guess as well, his W is quite good at sort of blasting Fade Ball. Yeah, quite good at blasting waves and stuff like that. So, and this Bristleback, that'll give some upfront tanky kind of sustain. What have we got? Well, so Whisper's been banned here. We've seen a lot of heroes banned actually that we've seen today.
Yeah, the
in fact, I think we've seen all 8 of those today, haven't we? Did we see Quap today? I'm not sure we did.
No Quap.
No, but I think we've seen everybody else. Definitely Undying. It's so funny to see Undying as like...
like a few months ago, you didn't see him at all.
Well, everyone was like, oh, he falls off really hard. But the thing is, I didn't understand that reasoning because he's so good early on that you can't have him be someone that doesn't fall off. Like you can't have someone that level 1, 2, 3 is just like dominant in lane and then scales into late game.
Do you remember our team in the recreational?
Yeah.
We had the worst team possible. We were terrible. We were terrible together.
Yeah.
And the Ted Undying was the most feared thing in that entire competition.
I loved it. It was getting banned. Yeah, it was getting banned. It was the best. But that wasn't me. It's just Undying. Tombstone is so strong early on, but I think he's he is good at the moment. This kind of play style. So there we go.
Sing Morana. When we saw them play this, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
They picked Bane with it and destroyed.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty disgusting. Now, what is this about? Sing Sing and Arise used to play together, right?
I think they're mates.
Yeah.
Well, was OD giving you the lowdown, was he?
Well, he basically said they used to play together and now they don't. So there might be some bants between the 2 of them, which could be quite interesting.
They were in a team for a while. Like I think Arise tried out for the Team Tinker at the time, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing that matchup. So they'll be mid against each other.
So this is terrifying. If you look at Burden United's team, like they have this Ogre McGee who's like super tanky in your face support.
Yep.
They have a Dragon Knight who's also like amazingly. So if they get a good lead, it's going to be pretty hard to stop their push.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the other thing is we see this a lot. When they have the Dragon Knight and they want to push, they just put him on his own up there So RP is going to be wasted on him.
Yeah.
But I guess you could do lift skewer, get him away from his teammates, deal with him, and then worry about the rest of them. That's the kind of thing you could do. But then you've always got Chen, of course, ganking, and yeah, I mean, I like this lineup. This is good. The one good thing as well with Mirana is, or one of the good things, is that if things start to go south, you can always get out of there with her ult.
Yeah, true. It's really hard to gank her.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. And it helps out the team, really. So, yeah.
And you also have the blink echo slam if he gets a blink dagger quick enough, you know, for that high ground defense.
So if this is an offlane Earthshaker, which it could be,
yeah, I think
that would be your safe lane Bristleback there.
Yeah.
Which I actually really like because I think he does scale pretty well. Warcry is really big, and I mean, or Warpath, whatever it's called, I can never remember. What's it called? His ult. War something.
Warpath.
I
yeah,
knew
you got it
it.
right.
Yeah.
You know it.
I mean, Cockle. We've been talking about this. We've been talking about this. When the enemy team is all like pushing creeps and pushing everything, why aren't people playing Cockle? I think we talked about it yesterday actually. And some people are like, well, Cottle's kind of weak and he's gankable and everything, but I think I'm looking forward to seeing if it works. I think
really
it could work.
And we saw jungle Cottle a few times as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think Burden United still need their...
The thing is, he is susceptible to getting ganked. Like, if he's on his own in the jungle, he's going to get Ogre McGee in the face.
They also, if they can play it right, they have the blast into ORP, into Skewer, into Echo Slam. Like, they have a combo of dreams.
Now, here's a question. If he mana leaks someone and then they get skewered...
Yeah, they take that. They take the...
So
like,
there's a little combo for you right there.
Yeah, they're all about the combos, actually.
I think it's quite a good idea. Let's see if it works.
So Burden need... I guess they could do safe lane run or offensive dual lane. We've seen some teams go like core, ogre. I guess they could do solo offlane ogre as well.
The thing is, it almost feels like if they can run the Mirana offlane. Okay, so...
This push is filthy.
Yeah, that is a pretty disgusting amount of push, but... So it's kind of...
This is the Slasher's way offlane Leshrac.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made a YouTube video about offlane Leshrac.
I think our mutual friend Spalty ran a lot of offlane Leshrac using that.
Does he have much success?
He did. We played a game together. It was disgusting. Like, all he does is you get the whatchamacallit.
Which one?
He gets a BKB and just walks at people.
Yeah,
that's basically
it. Makes it vroom, vroom.
It's pretty ridiculous.
I'm going to steal Andy's water.
Yeah, steal Andy's water. Yeah.
Is that yours? Thank you, Ape Mother.
Yeah, it's Ape's water. Ape water. Yeah.
I'm not. He said he's perfectly healthy. Okay, so Nico Baby on the safe lane, Bristleback. Okay.
And now we're going to do that thing where they go and enlarge one picture.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's do this. Hang on, yeah. Can we enlarge? Nice.
Oh, smooth.
Smooth. So I just get the hands free it and...
Yeah, you're all good.
Look at this.
All right. Do you want to introduce the Dire, Ted?
Yeah, let's do it. So on the... Wait, no, because we're on the Radiant team here.
Well, I'm looking at my screen and I'm looking at the Dire.
Okay, so I'll have to lean... Well, no, I'm going to stand... All right, yeah, there we are. Thank you. So we got Come With Me on the Ogre McGee, Necroman on the DK, Sing Sing on his signature Mirana, Paris on the Leshrac, and My Nuts rocking a Chen.
The way you said Paris was hilarious. Paris! All right, and then for basically unknown, we have Stomanen on his Rubik, about to get... Oh, they didn't actually combo up their spells there at all.
How do you say his name?
Stomanen.
Stomanen. Okay.
Yeah, he in an interview, Arise told us to pronounce his name like that.
Stomanen.
Arise on his signature Magnus.
Yeah.
Pure Evil on the Cottle. Nico Baby on his Bristleback. And then Relax on his, I guess, signature Earthshaker at this stage. Because he seems to be playing it a lot.
Another arrow.
They're fishing for these kills.
Nico Baby's name is like Nikolai Nikolaev or something like that.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. So that's why he loves the name Nico.
Nikolai Nikolaev.
So yeah, it's something along those lines. I'm trying to get it right.
I'd say his parents just like had a laugh.
They love that name.
Yeah, I just love Nico.
So, bot rune for Mag.
Top rune for... Okay, so safe lane, solo, Leshrac.
Yeah.
He's going to be 1v1 against, I guess, Earthshaker, yeah.
Interesting. I guess they're thinking there that they know that he's going to run the Earthshaker there solo. So they can just happily send Lesh there. No need to worry too much. I mean, if Earthshaker tries to run him down, he's just going to be able to see him off. So that makes sense, I think. And then they've got a Chen in the jungle, of course, and then they're going to just run a dual offlane.
They actually, yeah, so this is already really bad for Relax because Leshrac destroys pretty much everyone. because of the low cooldown on Lightning Storm, especially if he gets an early lead on Relax on his Earthshaker as well. He's going to have a difficult time. He only has 1 set of tangos and 3 clarities, so strange.
But I mean, as a solo bristleback here up against Ogre and Mirana, he's gonna. I mean, how do you think he's gonna do for farm here? It doesn't feel to me like this is a matchup I'm going to be particularly happy about.
It's all about pure evil and what he decides to do. So he's just going for the jungle thing. He doesn't even have any regen. So he's like, I'm not going to fight at all. I'm just going to jungle. It's going to be a tough lane, actually. At the moment, it's okay.
I guess the thing you've got is that the Corporal can always come out occasionally, stick a wave down and harass the Mirana and the Ogre, but it is kind of difficult. I'm just looking at the number of stuns that each team has. It's fairly even. You've got Fisher, you've got Lift, and then you've got like, Leshrac stun, DK stun, Arrow, Ogre,
yeah, the Dire
and then the
is
Chen
pretty
creeps.
good at
I kind of
fighting.
think the Dire, they've got a lot more stuns, a lot more sort of potential to catch people out there. But Nico Baby is going to do his best in lane here.
Pure evil in the jungle is like, you farm so fast on a track. I think Aoi did this the other day. He had a Quelling Blade and he did it in the Dire jungle. And he got like Aghanim's at like 12 minutes or something crazy
so
like that.
It is possible to stack 2 camps at once, I think, isn't it? Because yeah, someone was telling me about the Aoi jungle Kotl.
He gets a Quelling Blade and does it. Yeah. But it's harder to do as you have to do it in these 2 camps, like the big and the medium camp here.
Okay, well, so it's a Dire thing, is it?
You can do it on both sides, but it's easier on the Dire.
So,
all right, it's a pretty quiet game. They're just kind of chilling.
Pretty steady.
This is kind of what Arise and basically Unknown want, though. Because if they can get their Blink Daggers up on their cores, it becomes a lot harder to push this 5 from Burden. But we should watch My Nuts on his Chen and see what he gets up to, because it's all about him and how he uses this smoke. Like,
yeah, he's got those boots in the stash. I think if he gets the right creeps, look at these big stacks here as well. So,
like, it's quite difficult to gank Arise's Magnus.
I think that the thing is, you know that the other team is doing jungle Kotl, so you know, well, okay, we just have to try and do what they're doing slightly better, and then try and get there and get our timing right. But yeah, they are doing it pretty well. I think it would be. I mean, if you could get there and steal these stacks, that would be flipping huge. But
who do you steal them on, though?
Yeah, that's the problem. It's tricky.
I guess Chen with a Wildkin or the Shrek could do it.
Get a Harpy in there.
Get the Harpy in, boys. We still haven't seen one.
No.
Is there one on either side?
Still haven't seen it.
No. There's a little ghost lady and a crappy little speed creep. All right. Let's see. Now, if you were to favor one team right now, Ted, like say we're going into the mid game and if looking at the last hit, so top lane obviously the Shrek is farming perfectly.
I honestly think like the Leshrac is probably the hero that scares me most in the game if he scales and gets the farm that he needs, because he can just put out so much damage, but will they get there? You know, that's kind of a really good RP, a couple of really big team fights. It's hard to say, but I kind of feel like the game at the moment, the pace of it in a weird way kind of suits both teams in a weird way. Like they, like Unknown kind of want to get their Blink Daggers, like you said. Burden just want to get farm and levels on Leshrac and chill out, and then once they get that certain point where they know they can go get a tower, they're going to go do it. Is this the moment?
He's heading to bottom lane, but looks of it, yeah. Okay, if they get, they're going bottom for the. It doesn't look like they will even need it.
Well,
Minus is like,
I think he might be okay. He's got his back to him. That is a nice lift.
Oh, the blast.
I think, the blast. Oh, just manages to stick through it. One more shot, and there goes Ogre. I can't pronounce that name. Say it again for me.
Stomanen.
Stomanen.
Minus from the rear, though.
Never not funny. I honestly think like this rotation is okay, I guess, but at what point do they want to do this and get a tower for sure? Stomanen having to run away, I think. Arrow?
Nice arrow from Singh. Oh my god.
Fantastic from Singh. What a player. So that was perfect for them. They made the rotation with Chen, and they got 3 kills for it.
They went a bit early though, I think.
Well, like, apparently not.
No, if they had waited, they probably could have got first blood and more.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they did get 3 kills out of it. So, but it did leave Arise just chilling, farming it up. How close is he? I guess
he's got 1.3k gold.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 30 last hits.
And they have, they have a few stacks in the jungle as well. Maybe he'll go over and pikey all them. And if he gets an early Blink Dagger, like usually what he does is he smokes up straight away and goes to a lane and just tries like OPs one and just kills him straight away.
I kind of feel like if you know that Burden's timing is going to be at a certain point. Oh.
Okay.
We've frozen.
Okay, so what we have to do is we have to cast by frame. So the stream can still hear us, but it's really laggy, I think.
Okay.
So let's have a look at the jungle here. Weapons. Okay, what's going on there? Yeah, the creeps are kind of just running on the spot like they're on little treadmills.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Just chilling.
Minos is kind of dancing with them. It kind of looks like one of them flash mobs. Oh. Weapons was very quick on the uptake of that reconnect button.
He really was. I've rarely seen a man press a button as quickly. So, like I was saying, like if he has the RP in the blink in time and he knows the push is coming, oh shit.
Oh, good God. Oh, we're back.
Blinding lights. I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything about computers.
We're loading into maybe?
We are loading in.
Yeah, we're grand.
Oh, it's paused.
Oh, it was Dota.
Yeah, Dota went bonkers there for a minute. It looks like everybody got booted.
One of the lads of Valve dropped like a coffee into the...
It happens. Yeah, it happens. It happens to us all. So, yeah, that was weird. Everything just sort of froze. Everybody ran on the spot.
Okay, Steam ID user is already in use on the server. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, me neither.
Right, so they stacked up the jungle.
Yeah.
For Elo Rise.
So, right, you've got your Blink Dagger, you've got your RP. If you know that they're going to be grouped up around a tower, I mean, like you were saying, the problem is they can just stick the DK at the front, nobody just waits at the back.
Yeah.
But he could go on them with that smoke, get around the back, and then maybe something could come of it. But I just feel like the timing is going to be kind of similar. If he gets his Blink Dagger at the right time, that big death ball push starts, and then it could end very poorly with an RP, but we'll have to see.
I think they're going to surprise them with them ninja stacks, though. Like, they have stacked a lot of camps, and if Rise gets, like, a really early Blink Dagger,
yeah,
like,
that would be...
You'd never expect it.
You wouldn't,
what I mean?
like, yeah, that was... I mean, the thing is, it's left the Kotl as only level 2, because he's just been stacking pretty much, but we'll have to see. So...
Well, I have no idea what's going on.
You can't reconnect. I don't know if I'm reconnected or not, but I'm obviously watching through WebPass. Everybody else seemed to reconnect. You were in there for a second.
I was in there. I had a glimpse. It looked good.
Steam ID is already used. I don't even know what that means.
I'm not sure. Let's see the lobby.
What are they saying in the lobby?
Server issues.
Yeah.
Okay. Noob
so we're waiting.
Chill for a minute.
Server issues.
Do you have any more hot dogs, Ted?
No, I had one this morning when I got here, when they were fresh. And I thought, a good fresh hot dog, that's okay. But I didn't want the hot dog that's been there all day. I was a little...
Well, they were there since yesterday.
Yeah, no, but they weren't sat in a pan of hot water since yesterday,
True.
Shane. I definitely wouldn't have eaten it if it had been that, but I just fancied an early morning hot dog. And then I'm having a kebab roula for dinner.
Ooh, I might get a kebab as well. I'm pretty stuck.
How can you eat a kebab? It's got sauce on it, it's got bread.
I'll just get it without sauce.
So just the meat?
Just the meat and salad. It's legit. Oh.
Sounds delicious. You're in.
The kebab meat is all I eat it for anyway. Alright, so it looks like the Dota 2 servers are having an issue.
Yeah.
And they're just
People are gradually reconnecting.
Yeah, we're good.
I would love to know exactly what's happened, where and why. Like, just once, I'd love to know if it was something that crashed.
Yeah,
Did someone genuinely spill something?
Great,
you know,
right?
go on.
When something goes wrong, it shows you a picture of the guy. That
like a live cam feed?
Yeah, a live camera of him panicking trying to fix it. It's like, which cable did I unplug?
God, yeah, I'd love to see that. But yeah, so you're reconnected. I don't know if I'm back in.
Yeah,
I guess I'm back in. Caster's ready.
Oh.
I hope so. Let's go back into the game.
That was really sweet of my nuts. You asked
Boom!
Oh, and the repause.
Why the repause? I bet it was Bruno. Oh, Rubik's paused the game. I am fine. Go! Nope, they're just saying go. They're saying go. Okay.
Everyone's
sweet. All right, so Ogre's spotted these. He spotted these stacks. They're going to try and get in there and steal these.
This is the Wildkin just stealing the entire stack.
So you're saying who's going to take it?
Yeah, but
Mirana can try, but look at this is all just a fight over the stacks. This is crazy. So Kotl's desperately blasting them down if he can. So if the plan was to give these to a Rise, that ain't going to happen anymore. What happened to that eagle?
I don't know.
He sent it home, of course.
Oh, did he?
There didn't seem to be any animation. It just...
I guess that when it was paused, it screwed up the animation.
It's instant on creeps.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. But we still have the problem of you have a Chen, you have a Dragon Knight, and they're just going to take towers if you don't have any defense, especially with
that's a nice arrow. Catches the Earthshaker, and well, he's down to 165 gold and boots, so he won't be getting an early Blink Dagger.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough lane for him against Leshrac, and when Leshrac has pretty much perfect CS.
And here you go, look, 6 minutes in, tower.
Oh,
so where's a Rise? He's now about 1,000 gold, maybe 1,100 gold off getting his blink. What he wanted to be able to do was when they're doing that, get in there with the RP and wreck their faces. But instead, because they found those stacks, I mean, the thing is, if they're missing from lane, you know something's up. And once they pick a Kotal and he's not in lane, you know what he's doing, right?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
When basically Unknown played against Ninjas and Pajamas, what they did was they did a similar kind of strategy where they pushed towers early, but they pushed other towers instead of the mid lane. So they allowed...
He doesn't miss. He just doesn't bloody miss. Oh, what?
The lift.
What? I spoke too soon. I'm sorry, Sing. All right, there you go. Thank God.
Yeah, so they group up and they push, but that allowed a Rise to get space, but they're putting pressure on a Rise himself, so it doesn't allow him to get that much. Oh, he's getting close though.
Yeah.
He always gets it at like 9 minutes. It's ridiculous.
It is pretty crazy. So, as Mirana here, she's saving up a little bit of money. Got a phase boots. What do you get next? Manta?
Finish Aquila.
Yeah.
Finish Magic Stick, and then go for like, I think early game items to allow you to push, like maybe a drum.
Yeah, drum I think would be really
or like
good.
just a Yasha. Maelstrom is also pretty decent against them. I like the Dragon Knight should go for the Silver Edge to remove the Bristleback passive.
Yeah, that's really big.
It's extremely powerful.
I mean, it was funny against in that Huskar game, or
that would have been
Husker, as Andy kept saying. But again, in the Huskar game, why didn't they get that? Is it just because people still haven't figured it out yet, or?
I don't know. That was really confusing to me too. Like,
it felt like
completely destroyed.
Because we've done that in pub games where we're like, oh, we'll just get a Silver Edge, win the game, and we did it, and it works. It absolutely
in fairness,
works.
these lads probably just play scrims and pro games all day, and they don't come across Huskar.
Maybe, yeah. That's the thing. You don't see him very often. But against that team, I thought it was the perfect pick. So Magnus inching closer. It's kind of weird to see an Ogre bullying the Bristle, so he has to go hide there. But
yeah, it is actually. But he knows he has backup. Yeah, so he's gonna TP away.
Look at this.
Okay, so if I'm Nico Baby, he's gonna make it in time actually to stack Ancients. We saw earlier a Bristleback who had like 2 CS go to 2 CS at like 5 or 6 minutes, go from that to a mechanism just by stacking Ancients.
Well, he actually didn't stack them, he just ran past them.
That's pretty strange.
Which it looked like he was there for the perfect timing, but instead he's just going top.
Yeah.
But here you go, they're gonna just fall up. See, look at that, that would be a perfect RP right there. 3-man RP, and then I guess the follow-up is Echo Slam, Fisher, and then hopefully just punches.
If you look at Paris's skill build as well, you can see exactly what they're going to do. Like, usually we see people max Lightning and max the stun, but he's actually gone from like secondary Diabolic Edict.
Yeah.
So they want to push towers. Like, they're going hard. Like, and
they ain't stopping.
This is terrifying if you're basically going on. Okay, so Roy's got his Blink Dagger.
He's got it. Do they now fight? I mean, the thing is now...
He bought the smoke straight away as well.
Yeah. Can they get them there? Like, now they just split up. And this is what you were saying. DK can just stand there. He can tank the tower, push it up. Leshrac just dipped in and out. Little Edict. Fisher just catches the creeps. But look at this. This is what the Kotal can do. Destroy the wave, but it's a little too late.
Yeah,
tower goes down.
They just rotate each lane, then they take Roshan, systematically destroy them.
It feels a bit like you're being defeated by an AI of some kind.
Yeah, it does. It's like, now we go middle lane.
Yeah, it's like the timings are kind of locked in. It's predictable what's going to happen. But
you said you watched a bit of StarCraft, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there was timing pushes in StarCraft.
This is like the 9-pool rush or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember the exact abbreviations.
Terms.
Yeah, all those funny terms.
Yeah. It's kind of similar actually. But the thing that basically don't need to do is what they're doing right now. They need to make Burden United play their game. You know what I mean? Like put them on the back foot. And
there's the RP. Catches one.
He doesn't mind doing
blow
that,
down the Ogre? See, that's the thing. If they time it just right, he's just going to TP out.
God.
Unbelievable. Okay, so Ogre's like, well, you guys are out of stuns now. I'm out of here.
That's just an RP. Your first RP and your smoke. You know, that was your whole game plan.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm out.
So I kind of feel like now they've got 100 seconds without RP. And there's another arrow landed. Rubik, he's one more auto attack and down he goes. 7-1 to Burden. And yeah, not looking too good. That was kind of, you want your first RP to be like a statement, you know?
Yeah,
drop this RP, they're like, now they're scared of it.
Game.
But instead Ogre's just casually TP's home. Like, see you guys in a bit.
Oh my god. That has to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's...
But when we interviewed Arise before, he said he doesn't ever panic when he plays Magnus because he's so comfortable on the hill.
Easy courier for Sing? No. Courier speed boost. And off it goes, zipping home.
Radiant's top tower is under
it was, DK. Here we go with the Shadow Blade. Are they going to go? Yeah, that is a dead Bristle. Holy cow. Way too much damage.
That's such an early Shadow Blade as well. On
11 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And now look, I mean, this is the time you know you're in trouble. A, the 10k lead, but also, I mean, Kotl's never going to escape from that. But they're all up in their jungle.
Yeah.
I mean, there's basically, you're just stuck. You are completely stuck. There's nowhere to farm anymore. All your towers are getting pushed in. And like you said, now they go get Roche. Easy
Okay,
peasy.
so there might be
12-minute Bloodstone, that's quick.
It's all on the Rise, basically. If a Rise gets the RP and they get the Skewer, then maybe they can do like an Echo Slam on top of it and maybe kill them all. But it's...
Maybe. He doesn't have the mana for it. So he's going to have to go back and get mana.
Yeah.
Are they going to get there in time?
Oh god, they're going to have a mechanism for this.
But remember, they haven't got a tower to TP near there, so they're going to have to go from mid-tier to...
I don't mean when they're doing Roshan. I don't think there's any way they can contest it.
There's none, is there? That's it.
So they have to just defend on high ground. But the Leshrac has a Bloodstone and probably an Aegis. Oh god.
Alright, so what odds would you give Unknown right now?
To win?
Yeah. 10 to 1? 15 to 1?
No,
100 to 1? 1,000 to 1?
This is a Rise Magnus.
Yeah.
8 to 1?
8 to 1.
That's
okay.
pretty...
Yeah, I guess it could happen. It's only level 1 Echo Slam, remember? He's only level 8. That's the thing, it's happened so early. Sing Sing here is going to make the Rubik cry again.
Oh no.
Give the guy a break.
Poor
One more to attack.
Oh, jeez.
Ouchie. And away he goes.
Okay.
What can Mag do here? There's the Mirana ulti.
He can turn on this quite
and just
easily.
walk away.
Oh god.
It's a Regoose. They want to get the Magnus, I think. If you can get him out of it quickly, they have to back, right? There's a heck of an arrow.
Right.
It's a zoning arrow.
So the last thing they want to do is blow RP when they know they're not going to get a kill, or like at least 2 or 3 kills, because they can barely kill Chen here.
Yeah. They're going to use it.
Oh,
and my good lord.
They don't like Chen.
No, they really are. A lot of hate there.
Yeah.
And all his friends. They don't like Chen or his friends. But now, look, now Paris can just run at him. He's just like, hey, cool. You've got no RP, you've got no Echo Slam. I'm just going to chill here.
And
casting spells.
I don't even...
And he has an Aegis.
This is terrifying.
It is. But then, look, so they've taken out the Chen. They lose the Kotl. Can they defend against the push now without those spells? I don't think they can.
I think those... Oh, nice
That's
Fisher.
a nice Fisher. Paris might burn through the Aegis here. But, that's just shy. That is just shy. I think if he sits back, lets the Bloodstone heal him back up, and then just repeat.
Yeah.
How low did they get that tower mid?
Oh,
they didn't touch it.
Not very low.
Not even a scrape.
The paint's a bit thin.
Yeah.
I think they need, if they get an Urn as well, if they get an Urn on maybe Ogre, they can just continuously push. And
what's Chen got in terms of items? We've got a Mangu on Ogre McGee, but Chen...
Got the mechanism, got the mana boots.
So he gets the Greaves here, right? The Guardian Greaves or not?
He could get it if he wants, but...
They're pretty OP.
If he chose to get something else, like... you get a pipe, and they just could not... Like they're not afraid of anything.
That would be really big, actually, yeah.
It'll let them push high ground with the Illuminate.
Alright, so now Nico stacks.
Okay.
So Vanguard Brown Boots, compare that with like Shadow Blade and everything. So
Shadow
it is
Blade
kind of
nearly the completed
BKB. Yeah.
No, he's going for the Super Shadow Blade.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the Silver Edge. Yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, we were talking about that at the start.
It was a while ago.
So Sing Sing is 5-1, and it's funny to think like when Matt was talking about how he feels like Mirana needs items. You know, it's like, yeah, if you run her as a core or carry, you know, she needs items. She needs items. But I mean, he's got things, but they're not like disgusting items. They're items you can build in stages, like drums and stuff like that. I think I mean, he just plays her so well that she's picking on this Rubik continually.
They also
really
are playing her as like. They have 3 cores, you know, the Leshrac, the Dragonite, so they have backup damage. They just use the Mirana for like initiation with the stars.
And just continually roaming and
putting so much pressure on Persto Mana on his Rubik. Like, look where he's standing now. He's terrified. He's having nightmares about arrows.
He's
like,
just hiding.
Please. Alright, they got a haste rune on Arise actually with Blink and RP up. It is quite scary pushing into them. Pushing into basically Unknown when they have their full combo.
It is, but you know, I kind of felt like in one of the games we saw earlier today, the Darks here kind of did it better because it's not just one spell.
Yeah.
Ion Shell is really good, Vacuum is really good, and I think that knowing that the wall is going to be there, I mean, it was huge. I kind of feel like it would be good to have something like that as another spell, but...
It's on basically, it's on Burden United. It's so confusing the way they both beat you.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's see if they can get something going.
Okay, what did they smoke them?
Are they going to like bait with the Rubik and try and tease someone in here? I hope they brought Reveal. Okay, Kotl's got a sentry. They need to catch something. They need to get something going here. They haven't taken a single tower yet. Chen Creep's just like having a little party in the river there.
Every basically unknown game that I've watched has gone like this at the start though. They very rarely start off well. Because they rely on these kind of blink high ground defenses, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but they always have a melee core on top of it with Empower. So late game they do a lot of damage.
Right.
It's just whether they can get to that stage against the push of level 4 Diabolic Edict and Dragon Knight and Chen.
I kind of feel like so much is hinging on this combo, and we talk about this quite often. Is that it's a great combo, you know, you get your RP into Echo Slam, but A, there's a lot of pressure on you not to fuck it up, and B, once you've used it, the other team knows, well, they haven't got their combo.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
Yeah.
And it's also, if you don't get the combo onto Chen, he's just gonna Hand of God, Mechanism.
And then you've got all his pals to deal with.
Yeah, especially if Bird and United play it well, they just split up, and you're never gonna hit more than 1 or 2 heroes. So it's a tough game.
It is a tough one.
Let's have a look at the goal. God, don't look at the grass.
Okay, yeah, don't look at the grass. Don't look at the grass. We don't. Oh, why? Nearly 13k.
And there's no sign of that kind of
on the XP. Yeah, there's no little. There's nothing going in favor, really.
Not even a.
The best they hope for is occasionally it plateaus. Like, hey,
maybe.
At least it's not getting any worse. It's like when the enemy carry is 6 slot. He can't get any more farm. So
yeah, that's actually my logic.
Yeah, because you think, hey, look, he's killing us now, but it's not going to get any worse.
You know, the moon shard actually screws that.
Yeah, it does.
Because
now it can get worse.
Yeah, my logic was, you know, if they have a full inventory of items, they can't buy more. But no, it's just.
Can you eat multiple moon shards?
No, only one.
That's a shame. They're delicious.
What do it taste like? Just the moon?
It tastes like the moon, Shane. Like the moon.
Doesn't make any sense.
What was stolen?
Is it cheesy?
And he's out. The old steal and TP. He got lightning and he's leaving.
That's actually pretty amazing for them.
Yeah, that'll help.
Because with their combo, if they have... Like, that's a lot of magic damage with Fade Bolt on top of that.
Yeah, that's a whole wave cleared. A lot of damage to the Chen creeps too. So what they want to do is get a sweet RP, Echo Slam, Fade Bolt, and Lightning. And now look at this. They're like, guys, I've got the spell. Now we fight.
Okay.
So their last smoke didn't amount to anything. I think Burden had done this really smartly. They've basically crushed their spirits, and now they're just not letting them get anywhere near them. There's another RP.
Onto it.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's an illusion.
I don't know who our observer is, but he missed the hell out of that RP.
He RP'd an illusion.
It happens.
Yeah, I think they're starting to panic now. That was kind of like a desperation smoke.
And now they've got no RP.
They still have Echo. It's level 1.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. They have level 3 Illuminate. I don't know.
Yeah, this ain't looking great for Unknown.
No.
So
I'm trying to keep spirits high.
Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, make out that the next fight is going to turn everything around.
Let's bet everything on them hitting the combo. All right.
Okay. Let's just. I do want to see it happen and just see how effective it is, because I honestly think like RP, massive Quadruple Blast, Echo Slam, Fade Bolt. There is potential there. But the thing is that Burden know that that's all they've got. Like, they can't win a straight-up fight without all those spells.
Okay, here's the plan, right?
Go on.
They are like, all right, RP's down. Well, Arise, Blink, skewers all 3 of them into the combo. That's what's...
Look at that damage from Ruby. Look at that. Melted the Chen creeps, but Hand of God and DK can just stand there taking the tower. So essentially all those meat shields did was their job. Just soak up a little bit of damage and then back it up. There's no way you can defend it.
Dear God. All right, Nico Baby's getting a bit of farm while this is going down. Not bad.
So why isn't Chen getting banned?
He's banned a lot, actually.
But why? Look, I keep seeing him in these games. Him and DK keep making it through. What are they banning instead that they're so scared of?
A lot of people don't like Wisp.
Yeah.
They banned the Queen of Pain a lot as well. They were afraid of that like early game dominance. You've seen Ninjas in Pajamas ban like Bounty Hunter a good few times as well.
Yeah.
So maybe the Chen is the answer. Oh,
big skewer.
Nice.
Next to a
so
wall.
Tanky,
yeah,
though.
he is. But they do take him down. That's the first kill in a while, actually. Go in the way of Unknown. Maybe that'll give them a little boost. And nice steal there from the Rubik. He's got the Ogre stun, so that's good.
No,
Paris,
he got the Ignite.
Oh, was it Ignite?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I don't know the icons for Ogre.
No,
they all look the same to me.
I mean, like, you were so hot. He was like, he got the stun, and then...
But he didn't.
No.
Calm down, everybody. He didn't get the stun.
Okay, so Shrek is... Oh! Look how tanky he is, though!
Yeah, well, I think Paris is going to be okay. There's an arrow. That catches. Relax, and oh well, yeah. Bull Paris doing a lot of damage. Does get skewered.
Nice
He's going to get
kill.
popped. That was good. They did have to use a feral bit to get him, but I think it's worth it. Taking some of them Bloodstone charges away, and can they chase down Sing Sing? Coming up the river. Oh, yeah. Arise is on him. I can't. He's running so blooming fast. He's off the top of the screen. Nice stun from Ogre. There's the arrow. That gets dodged.
Very
and they
nice
have to back it up. In comes Necroman. Pops his ult. Everyone's trying to TP out. Star Trek style. Fisher to hold him up.
This is perfect for
and they
basically
back it up. Yeah,
like
getting these pickoffs. It was funny because Burden sort of went off and did their own thing for a bit. And I think Unknown realized that at that point, okay, we need to, if they're all farming different lanes, now we've got to start getting picks, guys. And they've done it twice, so that's good for them.
It also just like slows them down just a little bit to give a bit of space for Nico Baby to farm on his...
Got some charges out of the stone there too, so
yeah, that's
good.
And the cooldown on RP isn't actually crazy, you know, it's only like 100 and 110 seconds, so...
Yeah.
Really nice, actually. I think, I'm not sure what the plan is. I think wait for next Roshan, finish up your Octarine core and your Leshrac, and then just push high ground with that.
Yeah. He's got the edge, and now he goes for BKB. And at that point, I think they'll be like, right, Aegis, BKB, DK, you know,
I think you give your Aegis to Leshrac, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Because
DK with BKB isn't going to die very quickly anyway.
And also he has like a transform ability, so it's not the best for the Aegis. You know, if you you don't respawn into a dragon. Okay, so also Chen has 2.6k gold.
Holy moly!
He can buy whatever he wants.
So do you get a pipe on him here? Do you think? He's got the cloak, or is he getting like?
He could get the glimmer cape. Yeah, the glimmer cape would be pretty legit. Pipe is also very good against the Coddle Blast. It just makes pushing high ground so much easier.
Yeah.
And a Desolator, like Desolator from Sing Sing says to me, like, we want to end the game right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have the...
I mean, if you didn't think they had enough push before, they've now got a Deso as well. It's like, it's pretty legit.
It works with the Edict on the tower as well.
So there goes the Roche. So at this point, do Unknown say, well, we have to force them to fight us elsewhere?
It's a good play. At least they're getting something out of the Roshan. Maybe they can push another tower.
Top tower
do they back here, or do they try and take a fight?
I think you need to wait on high ground. You can't fight them. Like, they're terrifying.
I think the only problem is that knowing that they have to hide, what Burden can go do is just quickly go and farm the entire jungle, both sides of the river, and then maybe try and tease them out.
That's the risk you run, though, when you draft this kind of strategy. You know, like long cooldown ultis with a lot relying on certain
Your timing is kind of telegraphed for your position.
This could be a big pick-off on Nico.
Yeah, they'd love to get the Earthshaker here, I think. That is beautiful. Oh, that was like some geometry or something.
Probably got an A in geometry in school.
Well, they can see him with that sentry, but do they? Nope, they're just going to run and hide.
Okay, Rise still farming up, like. Still has 127 CS on both Nico and Rise. Even though they're under so much pressure, it's actually quite impressive.
If you look at Kotl at the top there, he's kind of split pushing there on his own, just blasting waves down, bringing in the Bristleback. So they're actually...
He doesn't have a TP though.
No,
so he's just going to let him hit the tower and then relocate him or send them back home again. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so yeah. I guess he's going to have to get that back pretty quickly. In goes the DK.
Okay, let's see if they... So they still have a good few seconds left on the recall.
Yeah, Fisher doesn't quite isolate the Leshrac. Oh, no. The skewer misses. At least RP wasn't wasted.
Look how big that dragon is.
Yeah, that's a big dragon. And now look, see, this is what you were saying. He just stands there all on his lonesome, sending the Chen creeps while he backs up, so they take over for a little bit. Hand of God goes down.
The Edict just pumping away the towers.
Crazy. Paris getting the stun off on Nico Baby. He's able to get away for a second, but no, he gets melted. Down goes the tower. Paris still has Aegis, of course.
They still have RP.
Yeah, and they just back it up. I'm kind of surprised because of the buyback from Bristle. So.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, right, doesn't matter, we can just wait a bit. Wait till we have BKB open Dragon Knight again and do it again. Whew. It's a pretty rough game for
it is.
Unknown. I think this... Okay, I still want to believe. It's gone down to like 18 to 1 now, I guess. I probably wouldn't bet on it. I'm not much of a betting man, but I definitely wouldn't bet on this game.
See, it surprised me. I've always had you pegged as someone who would be a betting man, but you're really not.
I'd never bet.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Like, yeah, I just go with my mates to casino, but I just sit there and drink, basically.
Pretty sad.
What, dude?
not betting in a casino.
Yeah.
What is the does Earthshaker? I guess he has a blink now, right? I saw a 4-star. I didn't see. Yeah, he's got blink 4-star. Okay, so why Tranks on him, by the way? Why not Mana Boots?
A lot of people, when they just want more map sustain, so they get like a Soul Ring and Tranquil Boots on Earthshaker. It lets them just farm more effectively on the map and constantly just be on them, like, because you know when you have low mana or low health, you just have to walk back, but this allows you to kind of continuously be there. They have the team to stall though.
Yeah, they do have a kind of a stally team. The Kotl and the Rubik can actually do pretty well at holding back. I think the chain creeps are a little tougher.
The thing is though, do you even want to stall against Burden United? They like late game, they are terrifying as well.
Yeah,
like, you have an
really
Octarine core and a Bloodstone on your Shrek, and he's either good. He can go for BKB or Aghanims. It doesn't really matter too much.
I mean, I suppose the problem is that as the game goes on, in terms of the raw damage output, Burden have got a lot more potential there, I think, than Unknown.
Well, look at their wave clear. Like it's
they've got the good wave clear, but now there's no tower there. They could basically walk up, I think, with the Chen creeps and just sort of space tank it. Yeah, there he goes.
Nice.
Does get stunned.
If he got on the other side of that, that could have been.
That would have been tasty. But they can just send one dude in. He's still got Aegis, remember. So Nico Baby is pushing top. So they did get that top. I missed that.
This is pretty good though. Like they do have the recall for Nico Baby, so he can kind of do whatever he wants. Like if Burden United is 5-mans, it's
up goes Paris.
Here we go.
And then we're on our ulti too, but there is a sentry there, of course. Paris trying to take out the Earthshaker. Nice heal.
Okay, here it is. Watch out for the orb.
Yeah, catches one. They get Paris.
He has the Aegis.
Yeah, he does. So they've wasted the RP there in some ways. I think he's going to be coming back.
Mech and
they still got Necroman to deal with. And that's a nice arrow. Catches Nico Baby as well. Paris is stunned, but he's going to be able to walk that down. Healing up there with that Octarine. Oh my god.
Nice Echo Slam.
Nice Echo Slam. Does catch 2, but he just gets blown up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, there's a Rax for you. I think that's probably game over.
That was like the filthiest game I think I've ever casted.
That's pretty. It was just felt like Burden were in complete control the entire game.
They knew exactly
really.
what they were doing. They rotated really well on Minots. They just, it's like, okay, you're level 6 Dragon Knight, and let's destroy all the towers. And then all of a sudden you have like Mech, Arcane Boots, like Sing Sing. All he needs is Phase, like drums, Aquila, and you just push towers.
I mean, the other strength of doing this so early is you know the enemy team isn't going to have buyback. You try and do this later in the game, the longer it goes on, the more likely they'll buy back.
Oh, what a stun.
You've got to be kidding me.
Necroman hitting that Dragon Tail, that was beautiful.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
He must have seen him.
He must have shifted it up, keyed it up. That's ridiculous. So there you go. That stun results in an instant GG. And game 1. Absolutely crushingly the
It took a lot, like basically Unknown held for a while. They still had the threat of their combo.
They did, but I mean, even if they landed it, it's just going to delay the inevitable, I think. But yeah, that was a really tough game for basically Unknown. Burden completely in control. DK 7-0, Mirana 5-1. Very strong stuff and methodical, machine-like.
So I'm pretty sure that means basically Unknown can't qualify.
Really?
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Sad times.
That's unfortunate for them. But yeah, Burden did look very good. I think they just had a plan and they executed it. Like there wasn't really any way that they could stop it.
And it's a simple plan as well. It's not even like it's the way they built their Leshrac. They maxed the Diabolic Edict. They could push Terra solo on him. I
kind of feel like the response to it must be some even earlier aggression team or something. I don't know what you can do. I mean,
well, against Chen you could pick a bounty hunter and you could just harass him in the jungle.
Yeah.
Stop him getting the farm that he had. Like he had early arcane boots that allowed them to push towers.
Yeah.
Like if you keep him low on levels.
Wasn't there a game yesterday? Andy was saying that they had that, but instead the bounty went and farmed courier kills basically.
Yeah, that was actually basically Unknown. So maybe they decided bounty hunter's not for us.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, so we're gonna. Do we throw it back to the couch?
No, I think we send it
go to a break. We'll go to a break. We'll be back with the second game in a little bit.